Hi. Hi. Anybody new in the room? Anybody new? No? Beautiful. Welcome, welcome. Anyone else? Hi. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we're going to get going. Just a little bit of shopkeeping. We will have, first of all, let me let all of that go. Hello, everyone. My name is Taryn. This is the class Sculpt. We will be using weights, balls, bands, blocks. We have new little hand weights, which are 3 pounds. I'm going to suggest that we start with the band and the weights around the ankles. If you look at the bands, I think this is so nifty that they did this. The lighter gray is lighter resistance, less resistance. I don't know if they did that intentionally, but it's helpful. Darker is a little bit more. You can use 2 straps. You can use no straps. But my suggestion would be to start with the weights and 1 strap around the legs. And then if you start moving and you feel like it's too much, not in the way of like, whoa, I have some activation here and my breath will help me stay with it. But there's something that feels pinchy, tweaky, like you can't engage the muscle, take some weight off and reset. So you want to start with a really strong foundation there. So more is not necessarily more, as we know, but find the place where you can activate the muscle and then stay with the consistent movement. So we'll come to our feet and we'll use a little shopkeeping with our weights and props. So go ahead and just take a little visual footprint of where your things are. Know where they are, so when you're moving around, you're not kicking them, dropping them, throwing them. And then I will give very specific cues that will be very clear. Weights on ankles, weights in hands, right? So I found myself getting into like put the weight on the left ball and the foot, no. So they'll be clear. Transition smoothly. The transition periods have a lot of information in them sometimes. So one band around the legs, weights on the ankles. Separate the feet a little wider than hips distance. It's a pleasure to be here with you all today. Again, my name is Taryn. This is the class Sculpt. We'll go ahead and arrive. So just stand nice and tall and feel a little bit of the resistance. Push the knees out a little bit. Feel the edge of the band. And then spread your toes on the ground or in your shoes. And then rock back and rock forward just a little bit. And then as you feel the rocking back and forward, soften your chin down towards your chest and any resistance in the back of the throat. And just rock forward, rock back. Use the breath, inhale forward and back. One more like that. Inhale. And then arrive in your center, soften your knees, let your shoulder blades just melt down the back of your body. Place 1 hand on your heart, 1 hand on your belly. Thank yourself for showing up and allowing yourself to be with whatever's present. Inhale deeply. Audible sigh as you exhale. Drop the chin down toward the chest. Beautiful. Let's open up. Reach the arms out to the sides and up as you inhale. I hope you have a beautiful journey today. Let's fold over the legs. Locate where those little hand weights are. And then as you rise back up, just take a hold of them and then roll up through your spine like a rolling pin. We're going to take this first song just to lubricate the joints. Arms reach back behind you. And then press the hips back, engage the abdominals, come over your legs. And then take a moment to do a little inventory about how the weights feel. Roll up slowly, back of neck is soft, arms reach behind you. Inhale, stretch open. And this time the arms will reach out to the sides, stretch the sides of the heart out, fold over the legs, push the buttocks back. Let the head drop down, let the weights be heavy, roll up through your spine. Shoulder blades come down the back, arms out to the sides and up. We'll do that 3 more times. Close your eyes and allow it to unfold. We'll start to add a little bit of that sound. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely, arms out to the sides and up. Feel the front of the chest open. Exhale, a little sigh as you fold. Head drops down. Notice any little nooks and crannies that need a little extra attention today in the body. Arms out and up. Hold the arms wide. Shoulder blades down the back. I said 3 more rounds and that was 2. So we'll do it again. Arms out and up. And then exhale, sound out. Clear out the lungs as you fold over your organs. Push the front of the spine. Back of the neck is long. Roll up. And now we'll hold the arms out to the sides. Soften your shoulder blades down. Now we're going to locate the trapezius muscle around the neck. This is often what happens. So you can simply cue soften. Okay, so we're in the deltoid, the shoulder. The arms will reach out and in, out and in. And then get the bicep muscle involved by bending the elbows. Shoulder blades are down. Start to pulse the legs. Boom. Boom. Beautiful. Going on in. Notice what you're thinking. Use the breath as you need to discard. So feel like a little piston, a little pump in the lungs, in the cells. Just waking up. That blood flow moves through the form a little faster. 4, 3, straighten the legs, bend the arms out to the sides, cactus them like goalposts, and then do that action of softening the trapezius down again with your cue. And then soften the arms down, stand tall, notice what's present. Big sigh out the mouth, dump it out. Shake your head out, shake your upper body out. So if you're new to the practice, that sound is like a little scrub for the inside of your body, right? It's just a vibration. It's like a little scrub, right? A little exfoliation. We're going to come to face the center of the room. And you're going to stand at the front of the mat. Center of the room, front of the mat. I'm always like, where's my center of the room? I'm going to face this way just so I can actually have a direction. Left foot will be forward. Bend the knee. Take the arms and pull the elbows into the sides of your body. Puff up the center of your chest. Now weight in that left foot. Right leg lifts. Come on back. So feel the gravitational shift, and we're gonna practice our balance. Focus your gaze on one point. Lift, lower, inhale. Now we're gonna lift and lower the back leg, just tapping the toe. Lift, lower, Yeah, let it be a little wobbly. Pull into your center. Now we'll start to straighten the arms, triceps. Back, forward. Oh yeah, there it is. Play around with it. Focus your gaze on one point and breathe. 4, 3, feet together, shake out the body. Right foot comes down, left foot comes back, roll the shoulders up, down, and back. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. So that right leg is bent. Pull into your center. Elbows into the sides, pulse the leg. Lift, lower, high. Notice if you're tensing up around it, and soften, soften, soften. You're good. 4, 3, straighten the arms, abdominals, oh yeah. 4, 3, 2, both feet together. Stand tall, let the arms drop down. Soften the trapezius, let the front of the heart feel exposed. Come to face the front of the mat. Feet nice and wide. Beautiful. Now we have a little tension to work with, right? So we direct and channel it. A little bit of that fire. The hand weights can stay if you enjoy them. Funny word. Step, step. Now find the tension in the band. Tiny little cardiovascular hit here. The feet can stay on the floor the entire time, if you will. Maybe the arms reach. Feel the rhomboids between your shoulder blades. Now keep the legs wide enough to hold the resistance. Maybe there's a little hop. Arms can move forward and back. Start to clear out the lungs. Inhale. Exhale. Yeah, push and pull through the air. Fix your gaze on one point. A little bit more. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Is it just a little bit of resistance that needs a little expression? Maybe. Play with it. Play with it. Yeah, beautiful. Roll it all around. Plant your feet nice and wide. Shoulders roll up, down, and back. Down again. Inhale. Opposite direction. Forward. Down, back. Yeah, let it be spirally. Left and right again. Back in. Inhale. Exhale. What you thinking? Breathe. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, air it out. Little sound. Little air it out. Beautiful. 4, 3, 2. Plant the feet wide. Keep the tension. Right and left hand. Right, left, right, left. Beautiful. Stay with the heartbeat. Inhale. And release. Stand tall. Shoulders through your nose. Hum down into the body. Soften. Breathe in. Soften. Beautiful. Again, inhale. Soften. Gonna come to lay down. I'll cue you, or I'll set you up, and then we'll just drop on in. You can come to face the center of the room. Take a hold of that ball. It's gonna be a few little setups here. So if you have stuff with your neck, or it's too much to roll over the ball with the head back, you'll take a hold of those weights, place them on the sides of your mat. Place the ball underneath, behind your shoulder blades, underneath your heart. So it's a little bit different than if you don't, take it away. Now take a hold of those little weights on the sides. Cactus the arms out to the sides, open up in the front of the shoulder, and then close your eyes, drop your brain back. Breathe in the front of the chest. SH sound out the mouth. Do that again. Soften, beautiful. Just feel the skin of the back and the muscles melt over the ball. And now bend the elbows. You have a bit of tension down the sides of the legs as well as in the obliques. We'll push the arms up, 2, down. We're going to work a few variations here. Just meet yourself where you're at today. Lift. Sometimes there's a little more to give. Sometimes there's a little more in that receptive template. push, 2. Now we're gonna turn the palms toward one another. Lift, 2. Now big barrel, reach out to the sides. You may need to work with your neighbor. Out, 2. Squeeze the chest, lift, 2. Now open the knees out as the arms reach. In, 2. Out, 2. Notice what happens when it's a little quieter. What is the cadence of your thinking? Breathe. So feel the arms reaching wide, stretch across the pectoral, the chest, and then activate it to lift. Back, 2, lift. Now keep the knees a little bit wide, bend the elbows back into the cactus shape. Now you're gonna open the arms so that it's a goalpost toward the floor, and then rotate in the shoulder head so the hand comes up toward the same starting position. So rotate, lift. Rotate, shoulder blade is down the back, soften your traps. Keep the knees wide. 4, 3. So any of those variations always invite sound in. We'll take it back, lift, back on the ball, up, back, reset, up, 2, back, 2. Are you breathing? Maybe you close the eyes. And you feel into the sensation. Maybe the head stays down. Feel the band around the legs. Relativity will show when we lose it. What came up? Back to breath. Realign. Last time if you're lifting. Keep the elbows high. Open the arm bone, close. Open in the shoulder head, close off. Open. A few more like this. And now keep the arms like goalposts. So the forearm is parallel to the ceiling and the floor. Tiny little movements. The arms will lift and lower, lift and lower. 3, 2, release everything. Maybe you take the block away. Place the inner edge of the feet together, knees apart, and now allow that band to support the opening. Stretching. Breathe in. Roll to the front of the room. You're gonna take that ball. You're gonna place it underneath your right forearm, or the bottom forearm. Yeah, so there's a lot of cueing here. Right on to the next thing. Bottom forearm, boom, press it down, stack the hips, top knee is behind you. You're in this little kind of 90-degree angle shape with one leg behind you, one leg in front of you. Push the forearm down into the ball. Bring your trap, shoulder blade down the back. You can stay here. Yeah, so that hand is off the floor. Now use a little pressure. Push the ball down. Push the ball down. Push the ball down. Wait for it. We'll get there. And now as you push the ball down, you're gonna push it out and pull it in. Push it out and pull it in. Now if you'd like to add on a little bit, that bottom leg could lift up. What? Yeah, I'm right here with you. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not today. You're good. Oh. Tension and release. Forearm, lift. Forearm, lift. Beautiful. 4, 3, 2, 2, rise up, take that ball up and over, take a side stretch here, oh yummy, 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 and then rotate the shoulders down toward the ground, place the ball on the other side, swing the legs around, one fail swoop, knees are 90-degree angle, ball is under the forearm, reset. So if we don't set the foundation up well, we're just building on a little bit of a different energy. It gets a little rocky, so take your time, push the ball down. Push, 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 right? So shoulder blade is down your back and you're pushing the forearm down. Now push and extend out. Push, pull in with the side oblique. Push, in, beautiful. Find those new little nooks and crannies, those new little muscles. Maybe the bottom leg lifts. Oh, I know, it's funky, good. In. In, yeah, how's your mouth, your tongue, your eyebrows, all little signals you send to yourself, right? Or other way around. Last one, come on, up and over, take that ball, up and over, roll down, take the ball, open the side of the back. And now you're simply going to continue to spin around, lay on your back, extend your legs out into a V shape, let the feet fall out to the side. You can ditch the weights on the ankles or the band, but first play around and then see. Arms out to the sides or take a hold of the sides of your mat and push it away. It's short here. We're going to lift the right leg up, externally rotated inner thigh, lower abdominals. Lift, lower, lift. Lower, lift, lower. Beautiful. Now breathe with it. Now maybe the left arm reaches overhead and meets the leg. Up, down. Maybe it's too much. Maybe it's just elbow. Feel the contraction of the muscle. 4, 3, lose the upper body, bend the right knee in, push, in, push. Little track, little channel in the body, open it. 4, 3, 2, yeah, use that sound. Extend the leg, let it go. Completely relax, corpse pose. Notice the difference in the two sides of the body. Left leg, external rotation. Left leg lifts up, down, up, down. Notice the information that is moving through via thoughts. That's likely more of an inner. So coming up, maybe right arm reaches and you add the little twist, maybe not. Feel into it. Feel into it. 4, 3, 2, left knee bends and extends, in, out, goes in, it goes out, in and out. Push through the ankle, push your back body down toward the ground, and breathe. Both legs reach up, shake them out. Feel the difference. Fingertips behind your head, neck, and shoulders. Point your toes toward the ceiling and pulse the legs out, out, out. Start to lower them down toward the mat. Bend your knees at any point. Go slow. Oh, come on. 4, 3, 2, release everything. Take a big inhale through your nose and sound it out the mouth. Let your brain get heavy, your tongue soften. Feel the skin on the back of your neck drop down and get heavy. Feel the skin on the back of the arm bones heavy. Feel the elbow point, the wrist point, the palms of your hands. And then squeeze your fists, tight fists. And then exhale as you open them. Stretch the tongue out of the mouth. Let's do that again. Squeeze your fists together. Maybe your feet, maybe your face. And then open and exhale out. Hug one knee into the chest and then the other. Maybe the forehead comes toward the knees. And you rock around a little bit. We're gonna just rock and roll on the spine. Tiny little movements here. Feel into the kidney space. And then drop the knees to the front of the room. Take a spinal twist. Look over the back of the arm. Just one round here. Feel the side of the lung open. And empty out. Beautiful. Other side, legs come up and over. It's going in for another little scoop. Breathe in. Stretch the side of the lung. Exhale out. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the legs through center. Keep the ankle weights on if you still have them. Slide the band off the legs. And we're gonna come up and forward. And we're gonna roll to the front of the room and come to all fours for a moment here. As you come to all fours, take a hold of one of those little pill weight situations. Extend the arm behind you, pulse, pulse, pulse. We're just transitioning. Lift, straight arm, lift. Roll the shoulder head down the back. 8, 7, straight in the arm. 4, 3. Notice the back of your neck. Right hand down, left arm lifts up, straight in the arm. Lift, 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 lift. Shoulder head down your back. 4, 3, 2. Place both weights down. Drop your belly, open your heart. Inhale deeply. And then forehead toward your pubic bone. Feel that you are compressing the front of your spine by doing so. So we're getting specific with the sensation in the form. Drop your belly, open your heart. So it's not just kind of moving through it, a tendency, thinking, it's okay, now I'm opening the front of my spine, back of my head is moving toward my sacrum. And then we're gonna push all of the air out of the lungs by first tucking the tailbone, lower back, lower lumbar. Keep the head lifting, and then moving through the thoracic, keep the head lifting. And then eventually when you roll the thumbar, the forehead comes toward the pubic bone, so you're spiraling through. And as you do that, you're separating each vertebra. And if you are having a hard time understanding that, beautiful, you have a space to work with. It simply takes practice to direct your attention and cueing toward a new place in your body to move. That's how we remain flexible in practice. Work through one more round with you, and then we're going to come on in. Belly drops down, open the heart. And then listen up. Keep the front of the chest open, look up, stretch the eyeballs. And now only tuck the tailbone, only tuck the tailbone. If you have back stuff, do this every morning for 5 minutes. And then keep the head looking up, separate lumbar one at a time. Keep looking up. And then eventually it comes into the thoracic, the shoulder blades separate, keep looking up. And then you separate out those little bones in the back of the neck. Forehead comes down. Now squeeze in. Let it go. Shake it around. Left forearm down. Right hand will be on the ball. And if the ball is just too much for you today, lose it. So we're looking to find a place we can plug in and practice. So if the ball is taking you from a place of, okay, I can breathe, and to not, lose it. It's no better or worse. Left leg lifts. Lift, lower. Now, if the ball is underneath the right hand, every time you lift the left leg up, you'll push the ball down, 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 down. Beautiful. Now close your eyes and consider activating the glute muscle on the left, so the left buttocks. So you squeeze it to lift the leg. And then when you found that, especially if you're having some issues with glute activation, you're just moving the leg, or it feels like you're just moving the leg, bring your attention specifically into the glute muscle and squeeze it as you lift, soften it as you lower. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Notice if sometimes you're just getting a little lazy with your attention span, practicing your focus. And then please do enjoy the use of the sound. And then what part of the thinking pattern feels like it's an imbalance that's a function of the brain, the mind, that doesn't have to do with the truth of acknowledging and understanding. Now simply breathe and allow the sound to usher out, the breath to welcome in. Are you breathing? Yeah, it's a practice. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, right. Oh. Now start to straighten and bend the knee more. Down. Start to flush it through. 4, 3. You'll place the ball in between the forearms-ish just so it doesn't roll around. The right forearm comes down. And you'll take the left leg, straighten it up, open it out to the side, back through center. Hello. Open to the side, back to the center. Open to the side, back to the center. Beautiful. Bend the knees, bring them together. Hands flat, round of cat-cow, and then it's over. Round. Left hand on the ball. Right forearm down. Readjust the weight distribution. Right leg lifts. Now get specific about your alignment here. So if the ball is in front of the shoulder, the chances of the shoulder being kind of hacked up around the ear are likely higher. Start to push down on the ball. Lift the leg. Lift and lower. Now same thing we did on the other side. Bring your attention right underneath the butt cheek. And then middle butt. And squeeze that to lift and lower the leg. And then are you breathing? What is your level of willingness? What came up? Reestablish your alignment, your breath, and then allow the sound to dissolve. What feels stale? Just a feeling, sensations that come with change and our relationship. Hi, realign, 4, 3, knee will tap, down leg will straighten. Down, down. Yeah, flush it out. Yeah, so that left hand that's on the ball is so you can get into your pectoral and shoulder. So if you're just hanging out in it, lose it. 4, 3, 2, ball comes between the forearms, both forearms down, straighten the leg. Bring the right leg out, center it off. Open, center. Open, center, beautiful. Open, center, breathe. 4, 3, 2, both knees down, beautiful. Now come on up, place your hands on the ball underneath your shoulders. Roll the ball forward onto your forearms and then squeeze your midsection in to rise up and roll. So now we're doing that little cat-cow situation, but we have something new to work with. Push down, roll up, wring out your organs like a little sponge. Expand. And then pull in and up. Last one like that. And then you're gonna come all the way down. Place the forehead onto the floor. Extend your arms in front of you. Take a breath in through your nose. Arms extended in front of you long, palms up to the ceiling. Take a breath into your belly. If you can't be on your stomach, all fours is beautiful. Take an inhale. Strong hum into the heart to scrum. Allow any of the residual tension to just flush out of the exhale, slight. Breathe out. Notice what you notice. Allow for a little bit of faith to be through the breath and the alignments that arise. Big exhale, let your body just melt down, let the organs get super heavy. They're just kind of splaying out to the sides. Notice any impatience and breathe into it. Very slowly start to walk the hands underneath the shoulders and press yourself up to all fours. And as you come up to all fours, you're going to take a hold of that little pill situation again, as we did earlier. And you'll press the arm forward this time, and then pull the elbow back. So if that's too much in the back body or in the shoulder, you can just come halfway. Or you bring it toward the hip, and then you come wide. And then squeeze and feel the side of your spine bending, flexing, open. Exhale, center, beautiful. Just a little weaving. Pull, and now you're going to take that pill and place it behind your back into the other hand down, forward, and back. And notice the difference, two sides. What it feels like when you hold the center. Maybe you bring elbow into the side and you bring the oblique in, stretching, contracting. Last one. And then place that pill behind you again. Take a hold of the sides of it if you can. If you can't, play make-believe. And then pull the arms up behind you to lengthen through the spine. So your little traction, like somebody has a suction cup in the center of your sternum and your breastbone, and then the weight helps to lift up. Inhale. Drop your jaw and sigh. Beautiful. Let it go. You can take the weights off the ankles, 2 blocks at the front of your mat. Set yourself up well. Know where you are in the kind of world of prop land. Down dog. You can also place the bands around the thighs for this. Sometimes when I'm practicing at home, I place them around my upper arms. It kind of creates a bind. Right foot steps forward. Left foot steps forward. Take a moment to roll up. Take your arms down, back, out, and up again. As we begin, notice if it feels any different. And then interlace your thumbs above your head. Body like a little lightning rod, a channel. It is. Emanates, emits, emergence from you. Lift, inhale. Exhale, plug the feet down. Just notice what comes up. Breathe in. And then just let it go. Let the arms go. Lift and lower the shoulders a bit. If you did take all the stuff off the lower body, notice that point of relativity. And take a little kind of shaking practice here, a little snow globe. Shake out your head. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, we play with that tension. Super informative. Shake it around. Shake it around. Clean out the back of the throat with a little sound. Yeah, take all the uptight things and just all that stuck-up-y kind of like clogged pipe situation. Rub it around and just drain it out. Stand tall, lift the chest. And we'll bend the knees. Bend, step, forward, up. So this is a beautiful option. You can fully take the impact out. Bend back, and now feel a little trance-like state. Maybe fingertips, foot. Take the opposite of tendency today. Just for play. Maybe both feet. Spine is long. The weight of what? The release of keep breathing. Now roll the shoulders back. Start to massage the midline and empty out. Notice what it feels like. Little relief. Intense. 4. Practice. Breathing. Beautiful. Stay with it. Beautiful. Allow it. Little show me. Beautiful. Let it be a bit more fluid. Figure 8. Chest opens. Bellow. Sound. Clarify. 4, 3, 2, beautiful. Last one, hold it forward and allow your body to do whatever it needs to do. With your feet plugging down, feel the soles of your feet. And then very slowly rock back a little bit and forward. And then locate yourself. Well done. Arms out and up, inhale. Exhale, fold. We're gonna sit on the blocks. If you have any leftover weight on your body, you can go ahead and take it off. Or not. You can play with it. I'm good. The shins will come down to the ground. I'm sitting on blocks just because it feels like a place to be able to activate the arms without swinging the hips. If you want to come up to your shins, by all means. Otherwise, the two little situations in the hands, I have a hard time saying pill for some reason. Arms will be down to the sides, and if your arms are just too long, you can come up to your shins. And I shouldn't say just too long. If your arms are longer than the upright seat, come up to your shins. Arms will come into a V shape. Out, lower. Out, no swing, lower. Rising, falling. Rising. And then start to move them a little wider each time. So you're just inching the arms open. So every time it's just an inch wider. Out, lower, out. The next 4 or 5 rounds will end with the arms expanding wide. Lift, and then focus on the shoulder blade, moving down and up. And then come out to the wide, expanded arms. And then soften your shoulder blades down again. We'll pull the elbows into the sides. Beautiful. In, out. In, and we'll start to rotate the arm bones. If you need to ditch the weights, do so. In, start to pulse the front of the body forward and back. In, out. In, out. Beautiful. Breathe. Repeat it. Repeat it. Repeat it. Repeat it. Pay attention. 4, 3, arms reach out to the sides and up. Take them over your head. Arm bones are straight. The only thing that bends are your elbows. Weights drop behind your head. Lift, 2, lower. Tricep, back of arm, lift. Close your eyes and soothe yourself. Notice what came up. 4, 3, double time. Take it, lift, lower. Lift, beautiful. Lift, lower. 4, 3, 2, straighten the arms, bring them slowly down, slowly soften your trapezius. And then just clear the space around your body. Rotate the arm bones back, come up to your shins, back body, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, beautiful. Now bend the elbows and open them wide. Take it back, wide. Deepen the inner groins. Beautiful. 4, 3. Place the weights off to the sides of the mat. Come to sit on your blocks. Place your dominant hand in your less dominant hand. Inhale the front of the throat open, drop the head back. Big SH sound out the mouth, chin to chest. Stack your head, find your center, and meditate on what came up. Soften. Soften the scalp, the skin on the back. Allow your organs to get heavy in the pelvic bowl, the left and right side of the pelvis. And really just let them drop. Just allowing your body to digest any. Exhale, hum into the body. Sit in your peace. Bring your arms out to the sides. Start to shake your arms and your head. See how it changes? Well, come on up. You can take the blocks off to the side, mindful of your props. And we'll just start to chug the body. All right, that's over. Maybe jack it out. Feet can stay on the floor. Yeah, let's just be really mindful of all of this. Yeah, beautiful. 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 Now focus your gaze. And breathe in. Shake it around, free it up. Beautiful. So feel the chugging of the body. Just start to drain. And play around with a little reflection of what it's like when you're right in the center of something that's challenging. And what it feels like when it changes. Notice the release. That could be something that has resolved itself in your current state. In your history. Just keep breathing. And now we'll plug the feet down and start to shake out the legs. So flush all of that like tensy, contracty, let all the flesh flop around. And then shake out the upper body. Shake out your head. Beautiful. Keep going. Notice, you know. And come onto your right foot and start to shake out the leg. Drain it out. Maybe you need to kick a little something out, or all right, maybe not. Maybe it's silly and it makes you laugh. Beautiful. Spirit's near. Other side. Hop around. Flush out the arms, your little magic wands, all the kind of it's touched. And then accelerate your heart with your movements so you get the muscle of the heart stronger. It flushes your blood. And perhaps your motion or emotion, energy in motion needs a little channel. Let's jack it out. Beautiful. Enjoy it. Let yourself move freely. It's like a little exposure therapy. Shake it around. Play to the end. Let it feel like you. And if you don't know what that feels like, beautiful place to begin. Breathe in. What came up? Little hops in the center. Lift and lower your shoulders. Tap your heels. And then plug your feet flat and just lift and lower the shoulders. Scrub the tension off the back. 4, 3, 2. Now get still. Notice how there's still energy moving in the inner world in your body. Inhale deeply. Soften your knees, SH sound out. Beautiful. One hand on the heart in honor. Honor your heart, honor the history. And then exhale, let it release from the skin. Arms out and up, inhale deeply. It's just like a little pulley system, right? Fold over the legs. Opposite elbows. I'm gonna come onto a block today. I'm gonna come into heart opening. Cross-legged on your shins. Block or not. Arms wide. Welcome to our new friends. All of that so we can connect. Center of heart, breathe and listen. So the heart moves forward, back, forward, back. Is there a little more mobility and opening now? Maybe, maybe not. Just notice. Now close the eyes and feel into the cadence of the order. Is it aligned? Inhale. Bring the arms wider. Last little 30 seconds here. Just breathe into the center. Exhale from the center. Breathe into the center of the heart. Exhale out. In the center of the heart. Breathe in through your nose. Hum down into the heart. 4. Breathe in through your nose. Empty out, little sound perhaps. 4, 3, 2, hands in your lap, palms down or palms up. Feel into what your body knows. Inhale. And allow yourself to reset into where you are now. Welcome to stay in an upright shape, or welcome to lay on the back. We'll face the windows if you're in the space. If you're not, any way it feels intuitive. You can also be on the side or child's pose. And stay upright. I'm gonna just rest in the field of the body, feel into the sensory system. So feel the weight of the body allows you to stay here on ground. Your form, the container, your car of sorts, moves you around. Let it drop. And do the same thing for the organs, the weight of the digestive system, the lungs is rising and falling gently. The brain drops back and allow the eyeballs to feel heavy. And then notice what you hear. Allow the inner eardrum to open and receive. Notice what you smell. Notice what you taste. With the eyes closed, notice what you see. And then see yourself. A beautiful spirit. Breathe in. And a final exhale out here. I'm going to close the class on the back today, and I'm going to give you about 10 minutes or so in the room to do any final stretching. You may want to take a bit more time today, so if you have the space for a pigeon pose, I would recommend eventually coming up out and taking maybe 2 or 3 minutes on the right, left side, and with a symmetrical shape, and then there's any other final shapes the body is asking for to release, do them. Take care of yourself. How you spend your time is important. So thank you all always for moving this energy with me. And I will see you soon.